The name of this chapter is Using Busing to Control Voiceover, Dialogue, Music, and Effects. Busing. What's busing? Here's my little simple world way of viewing busing. And you gotta kind of know, because if you're in a studio and somebody says, hey, why don't you bus that track over to blah, blah, blah. What is a bus? Busing is on the digi interface, the Pro Tools interface, is on the outputs of these tracks. It's also, we have a bus menu on the input. So we see buses almost everywhere. What is a bus? I think of it like this. These blue tracks are like wild children. They're out of order, they're disorderly, they're too loud, they're too quiet, they're not mixed properly. So I'm going to take them on the output, I'm going to put them on a bus, and that bus is going to school. The school is my auxiliaries. On the auxiliaries, I have now 5 faders. I'll use fader 1 to control all voiceover. Fader 2 is going to control all dialogue, even if there's 20 dialogue tracks. Fader 3 is going to control music. Fader 4 is going to control effects, and fader 5 is going to control effects, or something like that. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is do some naming. Go to your setup menu, I/O. And over here, go over to the bus tab and double click the first one and say voiceover, VO, hit return. Second one, dialogue, all caps, return. Third one, music, all caps, return. Fourth one, effects 1, return. Fifth one, effects 2, return. And then hit OK. Now I go to my busing and I have the correct naming structure. Let's go to the school and get the school ready to receive these wild kids. On AUX 1, it's going to be voiceover. On AUX 2, it's going to be music or dialogue. AUX 3 will be music. AUX 4 will be effects 1, AUX 5 will be effects 2. Now, it's just a matter of getting these kids on the bus and getting them disciplined. So then just go through your session one at a time, and in this way you'll be able to manage multiple faders with those. In the next session, we're going to do some track naming and some colorizing. So go ahead and save a version of it, and we're going to get a template done, and then we're going to move through to video. All good.